You've known them to run their mouths about politics. Politics, schmalitics. Well, little did you know, they can run their mouths about other stuff as well. This is the Mark G Show. They have a natural curiosity about just about everything, from aliens, the paranormal, to the biggest natural disasters that have ever occurred on planet Earth, and everything in between. Two brothers from another mother ripping it up. And, oh no, we don't record the show. We have the balls to do it live. Call into the show at 207-370-5852. That's 207-370-5852. Be a part of the show.
All right, screw the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no clue what's going on there. The intro is messing up like crazy tonight. Yeah, the intro's lagging. I don't know why. And Zach, of course, fell out. My wife was like, yeah, it's breaking. I don't know why the intro. Zach, welcome back. The intro was screwing up anyways, my man.
It was lagging like a motherfucker.
Yeah, the wife just texted me too. Says, yeah, it was breaking up. All right, so screw the intro. We're going to do without the intro. For everybody listening on Apple and Spotify and every other place that you're listening to audio, please make sure you're watching the video on YouTube, Rumble, and so forth. It'll be a lot better. We had some glitches there. So let me go ahead and throw this up on the board so everybody can see it. You can call into the show. The number's right there. That's where you can call into the show and say hi to us if you want to talk smack to anybody, or maybe you want to contribute to the stories that we're going to be reading tonight. The number's on there. We'll be putting up the number periodically, so keep an eye out for it. Let me drop that number off now. Let's get some stuff out of the way. Gentlemen, we're going to try doing this a little bit different. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mark G. I'm the host of the show, and we have Gary with us. Gary, what's going on, my man? Go ahead and introduce yourself. Give out your socials, you know.
I'm Gary. You can follow me on TikTok on as the Better Broken Athlete. That's about it. Hello.
All right. We got Zach down here. Y'all know Zach. He's the man with all the sugar grannies. Zach, what's happening, my man?
What's up? How are you guys doing? Don't follow me on TikTok. But if you guys are so inclined, it is Zach F.0.
There you go.
I more than likely won't follow you back.
Wow, it's like that, huh, Zach?
No, I'm just playing.
All right, folks, you can also follow us all the other social media profiles for the Mark G Show. Just go ahead and click on that Linktree link in the bio, and that's where you can go ahead and follow every social media platform out there. Listen to us on Apple and Spotify. We're on there, as well as anytime throughout tonight's show. Next week's show, you won't be able to do this, but tonight's show, if you want to cause some chaos on us, and the Linktree link in the bio, you can go ahead and click on that Buy Me a Beer link, and it's going to let off a huge siren noise, and you can put whatever message you want. And that it's a $5 donation or whatever you want to donate for the Buy Me a Beer, and it'll let off sirens, and a big screen pops up on us, and it reads out whatever message you have on there. So, yeah, there's that too.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer, we're about to get that out of the way, Gary. If you give me a second, I'm in the middle talking. You know, why you got to be pushy, Gary? I mean,
what I do by the ass here.
Did that banana not satisfy you?
Bananas never satisfy me.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Everything that you're going to hear on tonight's show are the views and opinions of myself, the guest on the show, or anything that we're reading from Reddit tonight in that matter. Do with the information as you please, and as always, do your own research. Come up to your own conclusion, and this show is for entertainment purposes only. Let me repeat, entertainment purposes only. Y'all got that disclaimer? Yes, good. I'm glad you two are on the same page down there, Zach and Gary.
Penis.
What the fuck? Anyways, folks, tonight we're going to go on Reddit. We're going to have some fun. This is going to be a fun episode. Next week, we got a very serious episode where we're going to be talking about addiction. We got some law enforcement officers coming on. We're working on trying to get some first responders on the paramedic and firefighting field as well to come onto the show. We're also trying to find people who may have went through recovery and is a recovering addict and so forth. So that's going to be a big, heart-touching show, I'm hoping. But in the meantime, we got Reddit stories, man. We are going to browse Reddit, but let's talk about everybody's breaks. We did have a week hiatus. Gary, what did you do on your week off?
Played in some fungus, did some yard work.
Nice. You played in the fungus and you ate the fungus?
A little bit.
Nice. And how was that?
Jupiter is amazing this time of year.
Is it?
Yeah.
Very nice. And Zach, what did you do on your week hiatus?
I went and watched men in spandex fight each other.
I
Oh,
figured you,
that's what you call it? Fighting each other?
or were they just spanking each other? And
They were role playing.
were they LARPing, Zach? Were they doing that LARPing?
They were doing that LARPing, throwing lightning bolts at each other and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I was on TV. It was fun.
Was you on TV so someone could go back and watch that episode and you would be there?
Toxic Matt actually said he actually sent me a picture on Snapchat. He found me.
Did he?
Yeah.
Very nice. So do you feel like a celebrity now?
No, not at all.
That's horrible.
I feel bad. I stole a little kid's chair, so
Why did you steal the kid's chair?
they left.
So you decided just to take his chair because he left and you didn't think he'd come back for it?
No.
There was about somebody losing a wallet and you were like,
Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go.
I'm just saying, didn't we do an episode where we are talking about if someone lost their wallet and Zach was like, oh, I'd return it. I'd make sure the person, this kid lost a chair. A kid.
Dude, they left the building. There's no reentry. They couldn't get it back.
They couldn't go to security, say I left my chair behind.
No.
No, not at all. Security be like, no, you can't have your chair.
Yeah.
Lies.
I'm serious.
I hope that chair haunts you to death.
I'm so proud of myself.
I don't. I hope you enjoy that chair. Fuck that kid.
I had that redheaded lady sign it when she was walking through the crowd.
Nice.
So wait a minute, you stole the kid's chair and you had a wrestler sign it.
Yeah.
That kid learned a valuable lesson. Move your feet,
don't
lose
leave
your
a show don't leave a show early because you won't get shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Life lessons, Mark.
So if you're listening to this podcast, kid, it sucks to suck.
Dear God. Oh, man. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Let me turn off these invites for TikTok battles. All right. Decline. There we go. All right, y'all. So y'all heard it straight from the friggin' horse's mouth. Keep your children's chairs close to you and don't leave them behind because Zach will take them. And Gary will too, in that matter, by the sounds of Gary over there.
I'm going to just take the wallet. You can have the chair.
All right, so Gary, I'm over on the Am I the Asshole range. I figured that's a perfect way to start it off with the Am I the Asshole side of Reddit.
All right, let's go.
It sounds like perfect one. So I'm just going to start right off the top. Am I the asshole for asking Newer Lake friends who don't understand boundaries, respect them because it feels like they're stalking us? My husband and I have a lake home, and we've been there almost 4 years. And in that time, we've become good friends with other households on our corner of the lake. Some of our groups is quite outgoing, always meeting new people in our lake community and being welcoming, us included. Everyone's awesome, but one couple has become problematic. Last year, we met Roger and Helene. Wow, they mentioned their names right on there, who have seasonal cottages on a different part of the lake. They're around weekends. They check in with us or our friend group when in town or stop in unannounced. This is fine. What's hard is they want us to get together all the time and don't seem to accept it when we tell them we're busy. Hold on, I got it. Holy shit balls. This is long. In other words, they try to avoid the hell out of them after they've gone through. I'm not going to read. That's a fucking book. But they avoid them.
Is there a TLDR? Too long didn't read?
There was not a TLDR.
Ah, fuck those people then. Fuck them. Yes, you're the
They are the asshole.
Yeah.
100% they're the asshole.
Totally.
Nice. Come on. They're trying to talk to you and have fun. What would you do in that situation, Zach?
Fuck them.
Fuck who?
No, not like that.
No, I'm like, all right, wait a minute. Would you be annoyed if they always want to come see you when they're in town? Or would you say, yeah, come on?
It depends. It depends on how often they come into town. Like once a year is fine, but if it's like once every like fucking 3 months, nah, get out of here.
Interesting. All right, the Bible is real. Hello, I'm you sent invite to come to box. I don't see box request.
We're an atheist.
Bible is real. Bible is real. We see you out there. We are not doing any boxes on TikTok. If you want to call on the show, maybe you got something to say, feel free to call into the show. I'll throw the number up there on the board. This is a live podcast recording.
I had some of those Bible people come to my door over the weekend.
Yeah, how was that? Were you the asshole?
I was the asshole.
Oh, dude, I was the asshole one time when those people came in the door too.
Yeah.
Now, are you talking about Jehovah's Witnesses or?
I don't know. They were dressed in suits. and they were just talking about how the world seems like it's in chaos right now, and they
You
want to
know who
talk
those
about.
people are, Gary? That's Scientology coming to your door.
Oh, well, then I should have let them in.
Yeah, Zach. When are you going to visit Scientology?
What are you talking about?
You on air stated that you were going to go visit Scientology.
So did Gary.
Yeah, and you know what? The weather's nice, so I'll probably be heading down Portland, and I'm not going to go inside because I know you're not going to go inside, but I have no problem standing in front of their building or their office, whatever.
So yeah,
Zach.
Zach. What-
And it's a lot closer to you than it is to me, so I'll be actually spending a little bit of time making this journey.
Well, good for you.
Yep.
Gary, what do you got on your side, Gary, for a Reddit story?
I told you I didn't.
Well,
I
you
didn't get
were on the
anything.
conspiracy side, weren't you?
Conspiracies? Oh, I think I closed that one to go into the Am I the Asshole? Conspiracies. Give me a second. Go to Zach on this one. I'll find a good conspiracy.
I
now.
didn't look up shit. Mark, pick another one.
Wow. Why are you guys not prepared?
You said that you were gonna look
You
him up, motherfucker.
Listen, this is supposed to be all of us. That's why you guys tell me to let you know in advance. But all right, I'll start off. Am I the asshole for telling a woman she looks well despite just giving birth? This was a brief exchange between a woman late 20s, early 30s, and I, late 20 male. We both work in different departments within a multi-story office and have only ever smiled, said good morning, and had a quick "how are you" each other up until now. After nearly bumping into on me on the stairs, this conversation happened, but was very quick and mostly took place while we continued to walk in opposite directions. Woman giggles. Oops, sorry, baby brain. I've only just given birth and have only popped in to get something. Me, no worries. How's it going? You're looking well. My sister looked exhausted for months. Laughs. Woman pulls her face inwards. We shouldn't have to look well after giving. Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Woman, we were further apart, so it wasn't clear, but something along the lines of, it can come across as a little sexist. I mean, it sounded like he was kind of giving her a compliment.
Yeah, it is a compliment. And it's like yeah, you don't have to look well, but if you do, then congratulations. You look well after giving birth. Like that's not an easy task. Like you created another human and you popped it out. So I don't know. I think she might have read into it a little too much. She might be a little too sensitive, but I'm saying this as a man that's never had to squeeze a watermelon out of my pee hole. So
Touche. Man, I think we were doing better when we were doing Suno songs for y'all.
shut up, Mark.
I'm just saying, look at our numbers. But Gary, what do you got?
Okay, so I got an interesting one here. So under conspiracies, says what isn't propaganda at this point. So it's going to be political, right? Because it's conspiracy theories, right? Okay, so New York Post, valid or not valid, it's New York Post. There's an OnlyFans creator, Farha Khalidi, I don't know, claims that she was paid to spread political propaganda for the current Biden administration. So
It's happening quite a bit, actually. There's people being offered in between $10,000 to $20,000 if they got a good following to do post.
So that's kind of interesting, right? I mean, granted, it's New York Post. B, it's an OnlyFans creator, so I'm sure she has a following. She's flaunting the goods on a fucking website. So, but people listen to anybody that they kind of look up to or whatever they follow on these social media platforms. So it's interesting.
It is interesting. That kind of goes with, even though it kind of goes with what just happened to me last night.
You have an OnlyFans?
No, I don't have an OF page. We'll say OF page, Gary, because that can actually get us banned on some social media platforms, believe it or not. Yeah, I know it's stupid.
Okay. OF.
But yeah, no, it's not that. But someone sent me a TikTok universe last night.
Oh yeah.
Return on my blackboard that's behind me that people can't see right now because of the green screen for the podcast. There is a writing that says, "I love Joe Biden," and I got to keep that up for a week. So I guess you can kind of say I was bought and paid for.
Yeah, but you're doing it like, and if anybody follows your content or anything, they should know that that's
It's
that's
all
a that's gimmick, right? Like that's a gimmick. So
I
take
like
it for what it's worth, right?
I'd like to know what's going on with Zach down there. He is very quiet today. Zach, what is going on with you, my man?
I'm trying to find a fucking story, but I can't find shit.
Okay, I have one that's not necessarily a Reddit thing, but it's something I think we talked about it briefly recently, but it's something that's been popping up a lot more. It seems like in the media.
Okay.
People that have an internal dialogue. Did we talk about this?
I don't think so.
Okay, so like people have an internal dialogue in their head, right? Like if you're thinking or if you have that little voice in your head that's you allegedly, right?
Right.
And so apparently like 40% or 60%, I can't exactly remember, but there's a large percentage of the population that does not have an internal dialogue. Like I know I have an internal dialogue. There's definitely me, or maybe I'm hearing voices in my head that I'm talking to and communicating with to tell me that I'm making bad decisions. But a lot of people don't. And so are those people NPCs?
Maybe like an NPC inside your head that your dialogue's your NPC.
No, like the people. So like, again, it's like, are the people with an internal dialogue the real people who are like thinking, and then NPCs are the ones without an internal dialogue? And if that's the case, wouldn't that explain a lot? Like if you just think about the current state of the world, where
Right.
people are not thinking, like, do they not have an internal dialogue to be like, hey, maybe this isn't right, or maybe this is right? Like, do you have an internal dialogue, Zach? Like, like if you're thinking, do you hear your thought talking to you?
Mm-hmm.
You have like an internal dialogue, right? Mark, do you have an internal dialogue?
Yeah, I sometimes speak up my internal dialogue out loud.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but-
do I. I call myself
without
dumbass
like
all the time.
when your mouth is shut, do you hear your thoughts?
Yes.
I do, right? And
I literally just said to myself in my head, I have to take a shit.
so Sonny right here, or Kay, I'm sorry, I don't know which one you are, has an internal dialogue, right? Like how many people, like I've been asking people since I saw a couple of videos on YouTube and I read an article, like I'm asking people now, like, do you have an internal dialogue? And so far, the majority of the folks I've asked do.
I mean, most people would, you would think.
You
Because
would think.
Sully, you were in the military. Of course you do.
not necessarily.
But that would explain a lot about Sully too, really, if you think about it.
No, the phone's about to ring. I guarantee it.
No, the internal dialogue is an interesting theory, but it also goes back to your whole thing about like, actually, fuck it. Let's just talk. Fuck this Reddit shit. Let's just fucking conversate.
Hey, no, Reddit, we can bounce back and forth.
Back. I mean, yeah, I mean, because the internal dialogue's interesting because that goes back to the theory of too whether or not if we're legit here, or whether or not if someone's playing. My wife says she has one, by the way.
Okay.
Whether or not we're here. Remember how we talked about? Are we just plugged into a machine somewhere, and when we die, that's when we're waking up on the other end?
Right.
Yeah.
Is that part of the system? I mean, there's that theory. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So
Yeah.
I just Googled it and it says inner voice, internal dialogue, also known as like your internal monologue or inner speech. It refers to the ongoing, often subconscious stream of thoughts, feelings, or inner conversations that occur within a person's mind. Ah, Sully, here we go.
I don't know.
Call from
Jack's a bitch.
to accept press 1 to send a
Caller, Zach's a bitch. Welcome in. What can we do for you?
I just want to say conspiracy theories aren't real, aliens ain't real, and you all suck. Have a
What
good
about? Yeah. See, that sounds like something somebody without an internal dialogue would say.
To plug out of the machine sounds like the plot of Evil Within 2. Well, listen, Sonny. So think of the Matrix theory, right? If you think of the Matrix theory, we're all plugged into a machine right now, And technically, maybe the system is broken right now, and that's why we're seeing all this chaos erupting between these last couple of presidential elections. Something got broken within that time frame, and now here we are facing the aftermath of it. I don't know. This is just weird theories, right? They're just weird theories, and there's so many types of theories out there. But that
So-
turn of thought I do have.
Yeah. So according to Psychology Today, it says about 30 to 50% of people regularly think to themselves with internal monologues. They have a function in language development and information and memory processing. So the phenomena demonstrates a rich diversity in experience in what we deem to be normal thought lives. So 30 to 50% of people have that. So that means 50 to 70% of people don't.
Interesting.
That's
you have it,
wild.
and you have it more when you go to bed, right? Because like when you go to bed, that's when your brain like really goes into full blast, and like your brain is just talking the living shit out of you and keeping you awake. Like you could spend an hour in bed with your brain, your thought just going and you're talking.
Oh yeah, dude. It's like if you're laying in bed and you hear a noise and you don't say anything, but you're inside your head, you're like, what the fuck was that?
Dude, so last night I couldn't sleep. Last night I had an issue like that, but it was funny because I know my wife was laughing at me because when I was in bed and I was like, dude, I can't sleep. I'm running on train tracks and I can't get off them. Like, dude, I'm 100% sober. I didn't smoke nothing, didn't drink nothing, but my eyes were shut. I was on train tracks and I couldn't get off of it. And there was a train coming, but I couldn't get off the damn train track. It was
Dude, that sounds like the worst sleep
Paralysis.
paralysis. Thank you.
Sully, there was no. Well, I didn't. I was able to talk, so I didn't have sleep paralysis. I was able to talk. It was weird. Like,
Dude, have you ever went through sleep paralysis before?
I don't recall if I had or not.
Dude, my sister said she did, and she was awake and she saw a demon coming at her, and she couldn't even scream, and she couldn't move. Her eyes were open, and she couldn't even do anything. And I was like, "Fuck that shit."
So apparently, TikTok is currently watching us right now. We just had a notification pop up regards to U.S. elections.
That popped up forever ago, bro.
Did it?
Yeah.
So I'm on the science.howstuffworks.com. It says the role of the inner voice is a fundamental aspect of human cognition and consciousness. It plays a significant role in shaping our perceptions, attitudes, and behavior. It can influence how we interpret events, make choices, and respond to various situations.
Interesting.
50 to 70% of people don't have this internal dialogue.
That's crazy though. But let's take a poll right now. So we're live right now on a few different platforms. If you're watching right now, if you have this, if you navigate with your thought process and it talks to you, if you have this, press 1 in the chat so I can see if y'all have it. If you don't, press 2. I'll be curious to take a poll right now as far as people in our chat. Zach, you said you experienced this?
What?
Internal dialogue.
Oh yeah.
Where were you during the whole conversation?
Well, I went and got a water. I didn't know you guys were still talking about the same shit.
So the chat's not being too active. We got Sully pressing 2 though. Of course, Sully already said no. Press 1 if the voices talk. Exactly, Sonny. Press 1 if the voices talk to you. If you hear voices in your damn head, you're not considered crazy. Press 1. These are your thoughts. And if your voice, you don't hear those voices in your head.
Here, wait. I got a perfect song for this. Hold on, bro.
Oh God, what do you got, Zach?
No, dude. It's actually a
30-second clip. Otherwise, we'll get muted.
Well, no, it's good. I promise.
Well, no. It has to be 30 seconds or we'll get muted for copyright.
That's fine.
The voices, what's fine?
We don't want to get muted.
Yeah, we don't want to get muted, Zach.
We won't. Hold on.
We gotta listen to the commercial. That's 15 seconds.
Zach, why don't you subscribe so you don't have to deal with commercials from now on? What are you listening to? Spotify?
Oh hell, that's not even the right one.
Fucking Zach wasting.
Yeah, leaving a Zach, clogging up the airwaves. Damn it, Zach, what are you doing over there? All right. We got you. Don't make me hit. Welcome in. Oh man. All right. So I'm trying to look for the conspiracy theories as we're talking. There's quite a bit of them, man. So wait, let's bring up one real quick. This one's gonna be a fun one. I did not know this, and I just recently heard about this when we were listening to Tim Cass. Did Trump literally come out when he was talking about on the JFK and said that he knows what happened, but he won't be telling the American people neither?
So there's a little. I watched the Joe Rogan with what's that dude from Fox?
Yeah, that's Tucker Carlson.
Carlson. So he was on there and he said that people know, but they can't say what happened with the JFK.
I mean, we already know though.
I mean, there's speculation.
Yeah, there's speculation, but we don't know the full story.
But it hasn't been like hard confirmation, because then if it was confirmed, that would mean our own government took out.
I saw another story about that JFK shit. They said that the driver shot him.
No, that didn't happen. I mean, there's that the video would clearly show that. But yeah.
Marty had a question in the meantime on a previous conversation. He goes, wait, do women have female voices in their head and men have male voices in their head?
It should be your voice, I would assume, because mine in my head, although I can't, I mean, I would assume it's me in a male tone, right?
You'd hope so anyways.
And do people do you refer to that voice as we? Like, what are we trying to say?
Well, we already know what Sully's voice in his head sounds like.
Oh my God. So Zach is a they, or Zach, Sully is a they, them, he,
yes.
her, he, she, he,
yes.
she, he's a she, she's a he, he's a she. That's Mrs. Doubtfire. That's Mrs. Doubtfire. That's a movie.
It is.
That's a quote from a movie.
Yeah, Mark, you wouldn't know anything about that.
What are you talking? I know movies, gentlemen. I know movies. I watch movies.
No, you don't. Not more than once, and not if they're 5 years old.
Correct, but I still watch movies.
Well, you realize Mrs. Doubtfire was from like 95 or 96 or whatever.
But I watched Mrs. Doubtfire when it came out.
Yeah, but you watched it maybe once, and I know you didn't memorize every line.
No, did you seriously memorize every line from Mrs.
Yeah, I
No, but I've
line.
seen it more than once.
So?
Oh, hello there! When he pops his face into the cake, and he's got the
or when he's at his job, he's like, after you box them, you ship them, and that's what did he say? He says something smart ass.
Mark would know though.
Yeah, Mark.
I think these two won a trophy because they memorized movies. You were 12, Mark. Yeah, exactly. I was 12 when it came out, so I watched it and I was good with it.
Mark, do you memorize songs?
It was about a father who was trying.
Mark does memorize songs. I can assure you this. I can fucking assure you this, because I heard him listen to Bone Thugs on repeat for years.
Fuck yeah. Bone Thugs are badass, man.
And
Coolio, fucking right. Gangsta.
Hey, but I thought Mark,
the valleys of the shadow of death.
Hey, but I thought Mark's brain couldn't, obtain knowledge. You know what I mean?
He can't read and comprehend. He can listen and comprehend all day, though.
Makes no sense.
I know it doesn't. Trust me.
Let me just let everybody know. This started off with battling out with Mark before the podcast even started. We were all going after each other right at the beginning of the show. So this is how it's been all day, and that's all right.
This is what we do. This is what we do.
Yeah, this is good banter. But listen, we were talking about the JFK, and it's funny because I think we're getting Sully going a little bit on the JFK one. So there was supposedly multiple shooters.
Allegedly
multiple shooters, which is very interesting. So yeah, I can't wait. I'd like to know why Trump wouldn't release it. Same thing with the aliens. So there was but speak about that real quick, because that was interesting on that Tucker Carlson and Joe Rogan interview with regards to aliens, right? Because Tucker Carlson was talking to him. Oh shit! It's Sully. Stand by.
Call from.
Hey, Mr.
You
Motorboat.
motherfuckers, man. The voice in my head just told me to tell you guys that fucking JFK dude that nobody.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck was that?
What was that, Sully?
What happened?
I think we might be being tapped, Sully.
No, but I'm right. I don't know why you guys think JF CIA because you know.
We're having issues with his phone conversation right now, Sully. Are you there?
Sully, you got a bad connection, bro.
Sully, I'm being told by my wife saying the voice in your head is taking over.
I think it did. I snapped after I about fucking ass.
Sully, you know we love you, brother. Have a good night.
Did you guys see me spit water everywhere? Mark, if you don't make a video about that one has to be reposted, bro.
I got you. That was good. Oh man, I got tears in my eyes. Man, where the hell we were at? Aliens. That's right.
Aliens. Yes.
Aliens, dude. So that was interesting. Tucker Carlson called them spiritual. Joe Rogan thinks they could be just a government possibility of the government with these as technology that we've already had. But then again, it could also be transferring like a gift, like the aliens come through, whatever, and leave certain technology as a gift. The government finds it, looks into it, starts testing it. There's some interesting theories about it.
So Tucker's position is based on his faith.
Correct.
Right. So there's a lot of people that'll say, who are faith-based, who will say that aliens are demons, right? They're not necessarily entities from other planets, right? They're not like they're extraterrestrial, which is not of Earth, because that could be a spirit, right?
Right.
So I guess it just depends on what position you hold. Like, are you coming at it from like strictly a faith-based position, or are you coming at it from like a science perspective? Yeah.
The chat is going crazy. So Marty goes, aliens are real. They're just not legal. and Sully's comment, I'm not repeating. But let's all right. So no, listen, yeah, I believe aliens are real, right? But the question is about the aliens. Like, it is really, aliens are interesting, and you could talk about aliens forever. And Sully, it's definitely not kites. How do you explain what our friggin' men and women in uniform have seen when they're friggin' flying jets out there and shit dives into the water?
Where's the proof, Sully? There's been so much proof, bro. That's why they had that thing on national television.
They're just tired, he's saying.
But it's also, so like, think about this, Sully. If you want to come at it from a proof or a lack of proof, there are governments around the planet that have top secret programs that are going on that you, even being in the military, your clearance is not that high. You're not that special. So it's like you haven't been cleared to come across that knowledge, and to think that there's not some government globally that's working on some things that every branch of the military, depending on their ranks, are unaware of. So, I mean, Alien Bob, what's up? See, he's an alien. Yeah. So to say that where's the proof, that's just like that's a lazy argument, with all due respect.
Yeah, so that's like us asking, where's your penis?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. I'm going to bring up a YouTube video.
Is that a banana in your pants, or?
Yeah, nice banana. All right, give me 1 second here. Let me bring up a YouTube video real quick. We got this right here.
This morning, questions after more unidentified objects are discovered over U.S. and Canadian airspace. According to a senior administration official, this latest object was in the shape of an octagon, unmanned, and traveling near sensitive sites at an altitude of 20,000 feet, posing a civilian flight risk. First detected Saturday as it flew over Montana, President Biden gave the order to shoot it down once it reappeared on radar.
Wait. That's the balloon.
That's probably a balloon, and there's an echo on that.
There's an echo on that?
At least on my headphones. I don't know if
Zach, was there an echo for you as well?
Nah.
Okay, so it's just my end then.
All right. So yeah, that was kind of like that was the balloon. I was trying to find something really close by here. All right, so the chat is saying no echo. Hold on 1 second, Sully. I want to pull something up for you. All right, so this is Pentagon. This is by The Guardian. All right, let me pull this up real quick. This video right here is released by The Guardian, and this is from 4 years ago. So this is an older one. I was flying to the bar. What? Oh dear God! All right, let me throw this one up real quick. We're not gonna stick too much on aliens, but I do want to throw up one little snippet here since I can pull up a YouTube. I'm gonna have this over here again, and we'll throw this one up from The Guardian. Here we go.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots to the west. Look at that thing, dude.
Look at that.
That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. It is our LNS, dude. Well, if there's a lunar thing, it's rotating.
Oh, they lost it. It went down the water, didn't it?
There are clips of them entering the water with no surface disruption.
Dude, they loving it.
Did you box moving target? No, it's like an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude.
It was not a bird, Sully.
So with like, if we're gonna play devil's advocate, right? Like I'm very pro UFO and alien and all that, but we'll play the other side of the coin just for entertainment purposes here. So what if it's like because drones can change direction insanely fast. Drones can travel pretty damn fast. They cannot really enter the ocean without like causing surface disruption though, right?
Right.
So, I mean,
could it be a drone?
And they cannot outrun a fucking jet.
We don't know that. We don't know that. We don't know how fast these drones can go, right? Like I've seen some drones go from 0 to an ungodly speed right off the bat. But I don't know what they're like. If say you're in Russia or China and you have this like long distance drone, I don't know how fast they go or how quickly they can change direction or whatever, but could it be a drone? Possibly. Like, I don't know. But they also say there's no heat coming, or there's heat because that's how they track them. But there's no like wind disturbance. Like it doesn't look like if something is flying, it causes like a disruption in the wind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So they say there's no evidence of that. There's no.
Well, I mean, could this also be some of the product from that scientist that's now missing who discovered anti-gravity?
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it some DARPA or is it some like high level, black budget military project that we just don't know about? Very possible, right? Or is it from another planet? Or is it some spiritual entities? Like, I mean, I guess all of the theories are plausible because there's no proof, as Sully would like to say, right?
Right. Well, I mean, because you're looking at too, there is that scientist, Zach. I'm not sure if you knew about this, but there is a scientist, a Chinese scientist who ended up going missing, Dr. Ning Li. She actually discovered anti-gravity.
How?
Like literally, you hoverboard type of shit, dude.
Like fucking back to the Future hoverboard shit.
She received funding from the U.S. government, and then she ended up going missing.
That's sketchy.
Sketchy as fuck.
Totally.
But can you imagine if you think about it, UFOs, they are essentially anti-gravity, right? Because there's no the rate of speed that they're going, and they did not find her, Sully. Oh dear God, no, Sully, I'm looking it up.
Where's the proof, Sully?
Dude, I would love.
Did you take a photo with her, Sully? Are you going out to the pub and drinking with her?
Dude, I would absolutely love to have a fucking hoverboard.
I would prefer aliens from other planets be real than a hoverboard. I mean, maybe they could give us the technology, but
yeah, like what if they're like, oh, hey, we're here on Earth. Here's a present for you.
I mean, I don't know.
Fuck yeah, now I got my hoverboard.
She's with me. He says, no, he is right, though. They technically did find her.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that the projects that she was working on are disclosed.
Right. No, 100%. Those products, those are still being worked on by other scientists. But dude, could you imagine? Like, we should have had hoverboards by now in all reality.
I mean, we did, but they're exploding.
Are they exploding? Did we have hoverboards? I don't remember.
No, those things that had the wheels on them that you step on, those were
That's not. Yeah, that's one. Shut up, man. Shut it, Zach.
You're pitching at me about movies, and you want to say that was a hoverboard? Come on, Zach.
No, but did you ever see the fucking video of Mike Tyson eating shit on the hoverboard?
He ate shit on a skateboard in a fucking studio, and it was hilarious.
He ate shit in fucking his house during Christmas on his daughter's hoverboard.
I need to see that clip.
Sully, we do need hoverboards.
Do you want me to pull it up?
We do need hoverboards, Sully. We do.
Even outside of the hoverboard, like what could that technology do? Like,
dude, that'd make cars even much. Imagine having a car that had anti-gravity. That'd be
or just like, I mean, like they have like the magnetic trains in Japan, right? Like those things haul ass. Like, what are the practical applications for those things? Like, what could we do to make society better?
Transportation.
Yeah, just transportation. I mean, anything.
All right, Gary, I found it.
There will be flying cars, Sully. What are you talking about? They'll never. Wow, Sully has no like outlook of future, does he?
I mean, I'm curious to hear what his argument against it. I mean, I have an argument against it. They do have them, but they think about how bad drivers are.
Hey, are you ready?
Are you sure you want a bunch of stupid drivers with cars that could go into the 7th story of your office building and down?
Hey Gary, here's your video.
God damn it, Zach.
Oh God! He broke the floor on that one. That dude is a monster.
I think flying cars would be badass. I would still love to see them, regardless. I mean, who wouldn't?
I think it would be cool, but if you just look at the road at how many accidents there are from people on their phone or distracted, bad technology, whatever the case may be.
Dude, if we had flying cars, we'd have like 30 times more accidents than we have now.
Dude, and they would be so much worse, right? Like
maybe
DUI.
Dude, it would be like what's what I can say without getting Mark in trouble. It would be like a historical moment that we've already had years ago, over and over again.
Yes.
Possibility. I mean, but we're already seeing flying objects crashing a hell of a lot more than you used to now, by the way, anyways, and parts being broken off of it with our current airplanes.
Yeah.
I feel like all flying car accidents would be catastrophic. They would be.
They absolutely would be. And so, like, to me, that's the biggest anti-flying car embracing technology reason, right? It's just the accidents that would happen. It would definitely not be for citizens, maybe commercial applications, but what kind of testing do you have to do that? Maybe they would be all autonomous. AI would be the pilot.
Would you trust an autonomous vehicle though?
They already have them on the road.
Right, but
dude, Teslas already drive themselves.
Yeah, but they have taxis that pick you up with no driver.
Dude, that's sketchy.
You're not answering my question. Do you trust it?
Right now, 60%. I think in 15 years, I think they'll have enough real world experience to do much better. But you got to go with that like early adoption phase to like work out the bugs.
I mean, have you ever seen the video of the Tesla getting pulled over by a cop because it ran a stop sign?
No, but
yeah, these guys literally had their Tesla drive around a parking lot, and it went out on the street and came back in, and they got pulled over by the cop, and they're sitting there filming it, and the cop goes to the window, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Well,
I would like to, Marty. I am reading a comment over there, Marty. It looks like they're in an anti-gravity chamber. I was just looking at the Tony Hawk.
See, if that happened, though, would you get a ticket for owning the vehicle?
That's a good question. I don't think that's the thing. I don't know if the rules are even like they've adopted to the technology quite yet.
Well, you do know that they're releasing, they are about ready to have 18-wheelers being autonomous here very soon, right?
Yeah, I mean they've had
Are you kidding me?
driverless semis. I think like Coors Light or Budweiser. I can't remember which one, or Walmart. Somebody already had deliveries of freight with a driverless vehicle. There was a driver in there, but he wasn't driving, and it hauled it down the freeway. And I guess from this was like 7 years ago because I was a freight broker when this happened. This was a while ago, so it's already happened.
That's scary as shit.
Dude, I would not trust a fucking 18-wheeler with no driver.
I mean, if you can think 45,000 pounds having to make one of those last minute decisions,
Yeah, no.
kind of gnarly, right?
Yeah, no, I would not want that. But AI's taking over. Let's talk about AI for a minute. We all know how I like to play around with AI, but Zach, you know, the situation you're in, have you ever thought about getting an AI girlfriend?
No.
I mean, I mean, do you think it's going to happen though? Do you think a large
Absolutely.
younger generation,
Absolutely.
they've lost a sense of dating and leaving their homes to mingle with other people, that they're going to start being more AI girlfriends, and human population will seem to decrease because more people are getting AI women? Or
Population's already, the birth rates are declining worldwide right now.
Oh,
They're
100.
in a lot of places, not worldwide, but a lot of places.
Right,
I think, I mean, in Japan, they already have people dating robots.
Dude, could you imagine like knowing someone who's dating a robot? Like, because of the way AI is going, you're gonna have this AI girlfriend or AI boyfriend, like, who lives with you and talks to you when you come in, makes you feel comfortable. It's gonna make people not.
Dude, that's fucking freaky, bro.
Did you hear about the AI chat? I don't know if it was Chat GPT or whatever, but it was like this guy was talking to it and it was allegedly like falling in love with him. It told him that he's not happy in his marriage and he needs to divorce his wife.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's like these things are already happening. It's already happening.
Dude, this thing could
right
kill.
now.
What? It could like murder you, dude.
Dude.
How?
I don't know.
I mean, right now they're not in these little humanoid robots.
Well, I'm talking about like the robots and shit.
So, Sonny, that's the thing, right? We're talking about this thing, but what if? It's not what if, it's when do they start completing the physical needs?
I mean, they already have a full size sex dolls.
Yeah,
Well,
they
yeah.
do. They totally do.
Now, imagine if they make one that is straight up, it can talk to you, it can feel you, every need that you have.
Yeah. I think it's probably closer to reality than most people are willing to admit. And you got to think like the people who are saying no probably have healthy relationships with the spouse, right? And they're
Right.
probably doing just fine. But you got to think of the amount of people that are super lonely, can't find their significant other, and if they could have a little humanoid doll robot that can satisfy both emotional and physical needs, that's going to be I don't want to say it's going to be commonplace, but it'll probably be common.
I think it's going to be legit common. I think if you look at where we're at right now in today's society, and you look at how bars are essentially doing right now, it's the older generation, people within their 30s, but most of the people that are in their 20s now, they're living, not really going out of their house to mingle with people anymore. They're staying in the house, they're gaming, they're doing stuff like TikTok, they're doing YouTube and so forth. And that's how they're getting their brain filled at socialness, but they're not going out to bars. They're not going to bowling alleys anymore. They're not doing that. Well, Sully, you're in your freaking 30s. Of course you love bars.
No,
But
I don't love bars, and I'm in my 30s.
Sonny says it's much closer to reality. AI boyfriends and girlfriends already exist. And
They do exist. Oh, replica. That I didn't know.
That you did not know?
I did not know about that. But I even without knowing about that, I do know that they do exist. I know for sure they exist.
That's crazy. Yeah,
and to kind of tie this back in with our previous conversation with when it comes to like aliens or like extraterrestrial travel or whatever, I think this was something that Tucker Carlson was saying, or this might have been somewhere else, but it's like one of the reasons or one of the theories behind why advanced civilizations might not become interstellar or interplanetary is because, and this kind of ties into like the base reality matrix type thing. Why would you want to go to Mars physically in your actual life when you could plug into, think the movie Player One? Player One.
Player One, yeah.
Like, why would you want to hop on a rocket that could potentially, explode with 500 people on it or whatever, when you could plug into a haptic suit and literally experience any type of reality fantasy world when you're in the safety of your own home versus going interplanetary?
And I think before the AI boyfriend and girlfriend, I think we're going to see that beforehand, what you were just talking about. Because those haptic suits already exist, right? But they're thousands of dollars right now.
Right.
What's it going to take before they're only a couple of $100s, or we'll say $1,200? And then you got these people, like you say, these lonely individual singles who are out there that save up their money and buy this, and they come home from work, they instantly pop that on with a VR headset. You got the new Apple headsets. And we'll say you're in this virtual reality world. You've got another real person that's thousands upon thousands of miles away from you. They put on the same headset. You're dating, but you don't know you're each other's real. You don't know your real names. You're going by whatever your avatar name is, your avatar look. You have these suits on, and you're satisfying each other with these haptic suits to eventually where you get this AI doll.
Yep.
That mimics that person that you're with, and all of a sudden you're living in this world with no human connection. Not able to you're not going to be able to have kids because you can't get a robot pregnant, nor can you get a haptic suit. So what are they going to do? Like, are they going to have like little VR babies and like this little robot baby? I mean,
maybe like pod babies or something. I don't know. Like I think the future is going to be fucking crazy, dude.
Or let's go into the simple fact of where people have banked their shit, their semen and their eggs.
Yep.
So there'll be this factory because they're already cloning people, right? Okay, so here's a scenario. This gets weird. Wait a minute. Here's a scenario. Let me lay this out. Zach, I'm ready to watch your face because it's going to get fucking weird. All right. So let's say you meet this girlfriend through your VR headset. You guys are doing things through your haptic suits. And then you go ahead, you get your AI girlfriend, your AI boyfriend, fulfill 100% of your satisfaction needs.
Emotional and physical.
Emotional and physical.
Yep.
Now you want to have a kid together. So what you do is you order your baby online. You type it in, I would like to have a female baby, a daughter. So what happens is it registers with this company. This company goes ahead and artificially creates it from the bank semen and the eggs. They clone this baby for you, a real life human. In 9 months, you get a knock on your door from a delivery service, and it's a legit baby that was just born from this place. And now here's your baby. And this is how they keep human population going without any actual physical or emotional from another real human. This was all created in a fucking lab.
And to take it even a step further, they have gene editing technology that's real. They are doing this. That was the guy in China who was jailed for 3 years because he did this without rule, and he broke the law, and he was in jail. He's out now, and he's continuing his research for gene editing. And they don't even need semen or eggs to make babies anymore. They can literally take like your cell, like your skin cells or like your DNA or whatever, and they can create embryos from that. So it's like you don't even need an egg. You might need sperm, but I'm not sure. I don't think you need the sperm or the egg anymore. I think they can actually do that with just like cell cultures.
Dear God.
Like, science is pretty dope, pretty terrifying, and the future is gonna be weird.
Future is gonna be absolutely weird. So I'm going over chat real quick. Let me. Someone says making Skyrim VR. Hold on. Let me go back through some of the chat that we got here. It seems like TikTok chat's the most active tonight. Let me go over here. We're gonna look at it. Someone is making Skyrim VR more real through use of haptic. Recent update on haptics. Marty says he's investing in battery stock before the growth. My wife slapped her face. Sonny says the service can take all my eggs. I don't want any. Petri dish babies. And then the wife says, and now that's how zombies come to be. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's when we start getting the land of the zombies from all the mess ups in the factory, the labs.
And Lisa's saying she hopes that she's dead when all this happens. It's happening now. This is happening now. This technology is being developed currently. This is something that you can look online for gene editing and how they create embryos from just cell cultures instead of actual sperm and eggs.
Right. The question is not if the question is when.
Like, when will it be mainstream?
When will
Because
it
it's
be
happening now.
Like, will we see this before we die? There's a possibility with every AI is advancing on how much AI has advanced. It's getting there now. Like, AI is scary. Like, they're talking about the summertime, how scary it's going to be in the electrical grid because AI is sucking up electricity like crazy. They're running multiple buildings the size of like 2 or 3 Walmarts in one just to run one artificial intelligence. Like, it's getting fucking crazy out there.
Yeah, it's going to be weird, man. And it's going to be weird. I believe it's going to be weird sooner than we really think. Someone just said, give it a decade, Marte.
Right?
Yeah, give it a decade, dude. Like, think of where phones were 10 years ago, or just think of what was capable 10 years ago.
I mean, look at it this way. Could AI already be living amongst us without us knowing it by scientists? Could we be sitting there when you go order your coffee at a coffee shop, or you go to a store and you're a store clerk? Could they be real? Or could they actually be AI and you don't know it? Maybe they've already got this technology and it's being tested and you just don't know it. Like, could you imagine walking down the street and AI, you're not going to notice it, walks up to you, hi, how are you? Hope you have a nice day. And you wave back, hi, big smile and everything else. You don't know if that person's real or fake. Like, that's going to be a fucked up world, dude.
Yeah.
Walking us not knowing if someone's real or fake. Like, how you going to tell? Can I check out your battery compartment?
It's like the Matrix, the girl in the red dress, right? Like, you just don't know. Or right now, I think it's pretty reasonable to assume the humans you're walking by are real. They probably don't have an internal monologue, but how real is it going to be in 15 years, 10 years, 20 years? Like, it's not that long.
What is that noise?
That is Elon Musk. Let me snooze him. I got Elon Musk over there sending messages on X. But no, it's crazy, man. Like, AI is scary. Elon Musk is going to be behind us. Speaking of the devil, Elon Musk is going to be behind a lot of this AI stuff too. He's already working with Neuralink, dude. I mean, Neuralink's already there too, with a point where a guy can control his PC mouse by just thinking. He doesn't touch it. He just thinks move mouse left or right, and that mouse moves without him touching nothing.
He's sending text messages on his phone, that guy, via Bluetooth. Yeah.
Neuralink, dude. Like they were talking about, here's an interesting theory, Zach. I'd love to get your opinion on it. Same with you, Gary. We've heard this. I think, Gary, you've heard this podcast episode. But like Neuralink, what about prisoners with Neuralink? Instead of doing death penalty or anything like that, you hook them up to Neuralink and you make them relive a scenario over and over again. It just
Dude, that would just make you go fucking insane, though.
Yeah, that'll cause some crazy psychosis.
That would cause major psychosis. Like, they were talking about, like, how could you like put prisoners in a Neuralink to make them in prison? Like,
but see, if you do that and it makes them go insane, that would just make them more fucking dangerous because they'll be crazy. They'll be batshit crazy.
They would be laying there in bed. They wouldn't be able to move. It'd be like that sleep paralyzation that you talked about. But they'd be stuck. Exactly. It would be cruel and unusual punishment, Sonny. I'm just saying, like, this Neuralink shit's scary as well. Like, it can be used for good and it can be used for fucking evil.
Yep.
100%. Like, is Elon Musk going to find a way to control Neuralink by himself? Like, who gets it, who doesn't get it at the time? Or when he mainstreams it, will it get in the hands of people to do evil with it? Like, when you look at our military aspect and the enemies get their hands on this Neuralink, will this be a way of them torturing, our men and women in uniform, vice versa? Like, this is scary shit that we're entering into.
Yeah. But all technology has that double-edged sword, right? Like, just the internet. Like, we're on the internet right now. We're in 3 separate parts of the country. We're able to connect here and we're doing a podcast. We have viewers. We have people participating in the conversation. It's all good.
Right.
But if you look on the other side of that coin, you have you have cyber espionage where they're hacking stuff and leaking data and stealing data and like, so all technology has the potential for good and bad.
Oh, it does,
Right?
100%.
So it's like, do we stop the technology from developing, or do we learn as we go and we try to minimize the
God.
negative, the negative effects as we unroll? Kind of like the auto driving cars, right? Do we live and learn and correct and adjust, or do we stop it altogether?
All right. So I guess Marty says he's writing a book about that.
Yeah. So I'm pro technology.
Well, I'm
I think-
100% pro tech. I think technology is the coolest thing. And like when we were talking about soldiers, what if this AI thing, like we were talking about, obviously we were talking about helping people out physically and so forth with an AI girlfriend or boyfriend. But what if we start transition where we're having trouble recruiting in the military? Our military starts becoming a bunch of fucking AI robots. And instead of sending humans to bad missions where there's possibly could be death, we're sending AI robots to complete the missions.
That movie's already been done, Mark.
Well, I'm not talking about a movie, Zach. I'm talking about real life. If we start
It
doing-
could very well happen in real life where you just send a bunch of drones or droids or whatever to
Yes,
fight.
yeah, drones. Drones. Would be
I
the
mean,
fun-
they already have fucking drones over there, bro.
Yeah, that's why I said droids, like humanoid
yeah.
bots or those little MIT dogs with, fully automatic.
Like, think about how tactical these robots would be, dude. They'd be able to go 360 degrees within a second. They'd have eyes all around them, so they'd be able to sense the enemy. Like, dude, these would be badass fighting machines. Granted, they would not have the thinking ability as a human fighter would, a human soldier. But yeah, they do. The MIT dogs are really cool. Hell, if you really
So
want,
what would it be like the fucking Decepticons against the fucking goddamn what are they called?
I don't know.
it would be right around. But they do right now. You can buy an AI flame throwing dog. It's like $3,000.
Damn, that's really affordable.
It is really affordable. Hold on, let me pull
That's
it up. Let me
crazy.
pull this up. Hold on.
Yeah, the Autobots. Yeah, the Decepticons and
Autobots,
Autobots.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thrower dog. Yeah.
Or would it be like, oh, Skynet's going live, and then we have all these robots.
Oh,
You
I'm
should say
sorry.
Skynet's not live now.
That's true.
My bad. The dog's actually $9,400. Here, let me pull them up on.
That's
the
still pretty damn affordable if you're trying to like develop an army. How much does it cost to get a soldier, train the soldier, feed the soldier, move the soldier,
Right.
house the soldier after the situations, right? Like, is it less than 10 grand?
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
It's an actual AI dog. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's called a Terminator.
Dude, I want one.
Check this thing out.
Dude.
Look at that, dude.
Dude,
I need to get a side hustle going so I can get one
that
of these
thing's
dogs.
like flame throwing like 20 feet.
Yeah, dude. It's still here. Look at the video. Hold on, let me see.
That's terrifying, bro.
Dude, look how fast it goes.
Look at that thing,
Dude, that's like oddly scary. Got a fucking laser.
dude. Imagine that walking up to you right now, dude. Look at that thing, dude. That's laser precision right there. Alien Bob, this is a robot you can buy right now. It's a flamethrower. Okay. Ready, watch him.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Wow! Look at that beast! Look at that friggin' beast right there, dude. Look at Gary. Gary is smiling like he's ready to click the buy now.
Dude, it can
jump.
it can jump. It can fucking jump.
Dude, this thing is sick. This thing is absolutely sick. Gary's ready to click that buy now. You can
Dude,
hear
if I was a
Add
millionaire,
it. Add to cart.
dude, if I was a fucking millionaire, I would get like 30 of them bitches and put them in the front of the line.
Right? You'd have that protecting your house. Like, dude, that thing is
Like,
crazy.
holy shit. The fucking thing can jump.
Yeah, and you can buy this. You can buy this personal sale. Look, you can click on the shop now button right now. Let's see what it goes.
Wait, does it say how fast it can run?
The arc flamethrower is compact, 30 feet effective range as far as shoot, instant on arc ignition, light and adaptable quad. Hold on. Shoot further. Oh, Jesus. You've got go 110 feet if you want to get the expansion for it. It's got napalm compatible, dude.
How fast do they go?
I'm looking for the speed right now. It does not. Oh, geez.
Where's the spec sheet? Come on.
Hold on. Let me find it. Give me 1 second here. Where the hell's the dog? All right. Here's the shop Terminator, 30 feet, frame FPV, obstacle, 6 miles per hour top speed.
6. Okay. So they're not outrunning people.
No, but
yeah, but you know, it can fucking flamethrower up to goddamn 100 feet.
Dude, that is crazy. You can add to like available on back order. This thing's dude.
But you realize how much gasoline you'd be wasting to use that fucking thing?
My guess is it's gonna run on propane. But
is it propane or is it gas?
Whatever it is, it shoots fire.
Right. Well, now they just need to get one that can shoot bullets.
Hold on. So it's arced with this thing right here.
Fucking insane.
Max range, plasma arc ignition, intelligent battery, quickly recharge your arc with included fast charger. Dude, that's fucking insane.
Well, you know, it's cool, but it'd be cooler if it had like a fucking automatic weapon on top of it.
Interchangeable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane. That is absolutely crazy.
I like, and then you basically load some form of AI on there, and you just give it a mission. You tell it what it needs to do and what to do, what not to do.
Yeah, because see, what's the point of having a laser pointer on it if it doesn't even shoot like any bullets?
Fire.
Dude, yeah, that fire is. Dude, fire can do quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, but see, that's. I mean, the fire is cool, but it'd be cooler if it had a fucking automatic weapon on it. Or like shot like bayonets out. Or like shot ninja stars at people.
Oh my God.
Can you fucking imagine?
You're trying to run away and you just go, you get 4 ninja stars to your back. You just collapse. You can't run anymore.
Dude.
Like Gary's eyes are popping out there the whole video. Gary's like, I want
10 grand. It's a lot of money, but if $10,000 security system for my house, I mean, monthly payments, here we come.
I gotta go hit the latrine real quick, gentlemen.
Yeah, you would.
We're
gonna sit in silence because we know what Mark's gonna try to do.
Y'all can sit in silence. I will just play a quick song for everybody. You know the song that we played earlier. We'll just replay that while I take a quick break. We'll be right back.
No, me and Gary will talk. We'll just talk about things. We'll talk about things that you won't be able to.
Gary's got a thing for bananas, yellow and bright. Peels one for breakfast, keeps his spirits light. He dances in the kitchen with a banana in hand, singing to the radio, to his favorite band. Oh, Gary loves his bananas, says they make his day. Sacks in his happy socks in a colorful array. Life's simple pleasures, oh how they bring cheer, until those moments when the end is near. Zach's got socks of every shade, stripes and polka dots. Wears them every day, loves them lots and lots. The laundry day comes around and it's always the same. The socks aren't as soft, and that's a crying shame. Oh, Gary loves his bananas, says they make his day. Sacks in his happy socks in a colorful array. Life's simple pleasures, oh how they bring cheer, until those moments when the end is near. Then comes the sorrow.
Hi, gentlemen.
I'm pretty sure I hate you. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh shit! How you doing, Zach? Are your socks doing okay, Zach?
I took them off for the song.
Did you?
But then I remember people were watching, so I put them back on.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah.
was a good thing.
That's a Feet Finders thing. You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a TikTok thing. Yeah.
He says can confirm he did. Oh shit. Let's go. Where were we anyways? We were talking about flamethrowers.
We were
Like,
talking about
this
the
dog.
fucking dog, and then you decided to play a song about a fucking happy sock and a banana.
all right, Alien Bob, have a great night.
Alien Bob, you haven't been very vocal tonight. I'm surprised.
No, he hasn't been. I'm trying to find some good shit here. Somebody posted on the thing. Anybody find it strange that both presidential candidates are barely campaigning? They posted at 7. I believe both sides know a black swan event is going to happen, so they'd rather just sit back and wait. Interesting. I'm just reading on Reddit right now, y'all. I don't know. I'm not sure if I think one's going to happen. I think something's going to happen, but I don't think it'll be black swan. Maybe.
Is a black swan a false flag?
Black swan is a false flag. What's going on over there, Zach? I'm trying. Oh, because I found someone. Oh dear God, Alien Bob, really? No, what's going on? Yeah. So let's take a peek here. Gary, have you found? Did you have anything? Like we're way off right now, but it's fine. We.
Oh yeah, I got distracted.
I got 100% distracted. Distracted.
Did you just say constracted?
I did.
Words are hard, man.
Words are very hard today. Let's go. There's a blooper.
Like apparitions?
Zach, when are you going to go see Scientology, by the way?
What? Shut the fuck up, Mark.
I'm just saying, Zach, are you that scared to go walk up to the Scientology door? And
Dude, you realize they can make you disappear, right?
You know, Zach, you keep saying that, but you're still here.
Yes, I'm not dumb enough to go.
I think you should, though.
No.
I actually I don't know if you guys, I know you guys don't know this guy, but there's a guy on the internet. I have bad knees, so I've found this guy quite interesting. There's a guy called Knees Over Toes Guy. And if anybody has like knee issues, this guy's got some really good content, and he's like helped a lot of people get past their knee issues. And then I was scrolling, is doom scrolling on Reddit, and somebody said that the Knees Over Toes guy is a Scientologist.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I was a little bummed out when I heard that. Like he's helped out a lot of people, but I just,
yeah, I bet he has.
Yeah. Right. But yeah, apparently he's a Scientologist. That's kind of interesting. If you follow him at all.
Oh, is there anything about Scientology on Reddit?
Oh, I'm sure there has to be.
There probably is, bro. Join us now.
Do you browse Scientology? I mean, do you browse Reddit at all, Zach?
No.
You don't browse Reddit at all?
No.
Why not, dude? It's such a freaking great website.
It's a fun one.
It is.
No, there's a lot of TikTokers I know on Reddit.
There's only like 40,000 members of Scientology.
No, dude, I'm sure it's more than that, bro.
So 4 months ago, there was a Scientology protest.
That's interesting.
Dude, have you ever seen the guy that's in California that goes there every night, and the one in Hollywood, and sits outside of there and makes, like, every time they go to, like, give people flyers to go inside, he always says, "No, it's a cult. It's a cult. You don't want to go in there."
Really? And they haven't made this guy disappear yet?
No, dude, they've called the cops on him. The cops are like, "There's nothing you can do. He's on a public sidewalk. He's exercising freedom of speech. There's nothing you can do about it."
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Sonny, I'll have to look up the Mormons one. Maybe tonight I'll take a peek after the podcast.
I actually saw him when I was there. The guy handing out stuff. Oh, yeah. The guy that's trying to get you suckered into Scientology. The little...
Well, Zach, you said at one point you did want to join, right?
No, I've never wanted to join that shit. No.
We're considering it?
No.
Oh, I thought you was.
No, fuck no. Yeah, I also think about dipping my balls in hot wax, but, I say,
was Marty. I think Tom Cruise is in it. I think Tom Cruise is in Scientology.
Tom Cruise is, and so is what's his name? John Travolta's in it.
John Travolta is in it. I did not know that one.
Danny Masterson from that '70s show that went to prison for 30 years is in it. Well, was in it.
Oh my God! I just found a confession.
Oh Jesus!
I spit in my stepmom's coffee every morning for 10 years.
Whoa!
Yes,
that's heavy.
As soon as my mom left my father, she moved into our family. Oh, the father's new girlfriend moved into their family home. This woman had no love for me and my sister or for her own daughter. She hardly spoke to us. She insulted us. She went through our things and stole from us. In her eyes, we were nothing, subhuman beings. She made us eat expired things while she went to restaurants or to friends' houses with my dad. She made us buy our shower gels, our shampoos, our toothpaste. We had to ask her for toilet paper. What the fuck? Even menstrual products. When my father went away, she starved us. She and my father would make long lists of household chores for us and tell us that homework came later or that we would have to get up early before going to school to clean up. Every evening we had to prepare their breakfast for the next morning, even have dose of coffee beans already in the cup. And every morning we got up early than them so that our tasks were completed. So every morning for more than 10 years after pouring hot water into the cup, I'd spit in it and she never knew. I don't blame
fuck yeah, dude! I would spit so many goddamn loogies in that shit.
Why wouldn't do the loogies? They'd probably know the loogies because it'd be a little chunky in there.
I would piss in it.
But then they would know. You'd want to make sure they didn't know if you were going
to. They wouldn't know if it's just the hot water. The coffee is going to go in it, so they wouldn't taste it.
All right, Zach. I'm going to need you to test. I'm going to need you to piss in your next coffee and tell me. If
I don't drink coffee, so I can't do that.
Dude, my dogs just made my heart stop for a second. I'm in my office. I have my door shut, and they're probably going to lose their shit and bark here in a second at some point here throughout the show. But I'm sitting here, and my door just opens. And my wife is overseas right now, so I'm just like, what the hell?
Well, you did say your house is haunted. You have like a penny or something?
Oh, yeah. That was kind of weird. But, I mean, I thought I latched the door, but apparently I didn't close it hard enough. So
now your dogs are running around here.
Now I got a couple of hounds in here right now.
We can hear the feet pattering.
Dude, your house is haunted, man. It's okay. Own it. That's awesome.
Sully loves ghosts, by the way. Y'all notice how much Sully loves ghosts?
He loves ghosts, aliens, and conspiracy theories.
He does. Yeah. He's a big-time conspiracy theorist friend.
He can't shut up about them.
Yeah.
Aliens can open doors, Marty says. Folks, listen, we're kind of nearing down to the end of the show right now as we really went off track, but I do want to let folks know this is the time right now. If you want to call into the show, this is the time to go ahead and do it. I will go ahead and throw up the number for the show again right here. There we go. Feel free to call into the show. The number is on the screen if you want to call in, say hi to us. Maybe you got a question for either Zach, Gary, or myself, or maybe you want to talk about aliens or ghosts or cyborgs or AI girlfriends or AI boyfriends and so forth. Right now is the time to do it. Maybe you had an AI girlfriend or boyfriend, or you do have one, and you want to tell us the experience about it. I'd love to hear about it. Call
in. Me and Mark are still supposed to go ghost hunting.
We got to figure that one out, don't we?
Yeah.
He's crossing his arms.
Yeah, we do.
Been planning this shit for over a year now.
Just about.
Are you guys going to try to actually make it happen at some point?
I got to find a place around here locally. So, yeah, we can get Zach off the airport and go, do the ghost hunting. We got to figure it out. But, yeah, I think it'd be a blast. I mean, maybe I can try to. See, one of my accounts, I think, is haunted by an almost haven't experienced anything in it. Welcome back. Welcome back, Alien Bob. Alien Bob, Zach was just talking about you.
I missed you, bro.
You should travel to all the national lists. That would be awesome, Marty. If I actually had the finances and the funding to do so and I didn't have to worry about my actual business here in my state, I would so do that. Maybe I should develop an AI boyfriend and tell y'all how it goes. Yes, Sonny, do it. We will bring you on the podcast, Sonny. Create an AI boyfriend and be our experiment and come back on. We'll do like a 2 weeks from now. We can do a follow-up with you on the podcast. We'll bring you on the show and you can let us know your experience and figure out how it developed for you. Or maybe we can get Zach to create an AI girlfriend too.
Not happening.
Well, come on, Zach. You can talk to it and give
Nope.
You'll have a laptop. We can have you journal.
Well, you know, Snapchat has AI on it now.
Snapchat has AI, but what does the AI do on Snapchat? I haven't even looked at that.
Dude, if you send a picture of yourself, they'll like literally describe the shirt you're wearing or whatever.
Oh, okay, but yeah, it's not like an AI boyfriend and girlfriend though. So we need somebody. We need somebody who can create an AI boyfriend and girlfriend, and communicate with this thing to see how it handles out.
Yeah, I have my socks. I'm good.
Zach does have his socks on. So nobody in chat right now currently has an AI boyfriend or girlfriend that they're willing to admit on the show. Or not at all, because God, I would so love to see this experiment roll out. Gary's like, me too.
So wait, Brian, perfect.
Do we have Brian alive right now?
Brian, we want you to do something for us.
Brian, call into the show right now, will you? Call into the show, Brian. I want to talk to you for a minute. Here's the number. Brian, please call into the show right now. We have a project for you, Brian. This will get you on my podcast. Let's go, Brian.
Is he technologically savvy?
He should be. He's got a phone. I'm sure he can download an app and it'll guide him right through it. Okay. Brian, please call into the show right now. Brian, the number's up here. Brian, I want you to call into the show. And then we'll get you set up for a video podcast in about 2 to 3 weeks. Come on.
I thought Sonny was going to do it.
Sonny, we want Sonny and Brian. Wouldn't it be great to get perspective? Okay. Sonny would have an AI boyfriend. We can get Brian to get an AI girlfriend. And we could have like a good aspect. Do some research here.
Brian, come on, get in here, bro.
He's not calling into the show. I'm going to remove the number back off the board again to save myself from getting banned. I mean, I can do an AI girlfriend too. Well, you could, Sonny, but it'd be nice to have a guy do. I mean, yeah, I mean,
hey, it's 2024. You can do whatever makes you happy.
Do whatever makes you happy. That's right. Whatever floats your boat. Gary is floating his boat early with his banana.
With my banana.
Yes, sir.
I think Mark enjoyed it because he likes to bring it up a lot.
He does.
Well, Zach, I think you're more of the
top banana.
Well, yeah.
Whoa. And I'm just the
certified badass.
Well, man, I don't know. The board behind you says otherwise.
Yeah, well, let's not talk about that board that's now hidden until I go live later on.
Why? What does the board say?
It says hi, Gary.
Oh.
No, don't lie to the viewers. What does the board say?
You want me to tell? All right, I will tell everybody. Everybody knows where I stand politically, so screw it. Last night, I made a bet. Didn't think it was going to happen. We have this guy. He's an awesome guy. He's called JC. He owns a hunting show. If I remember the name of his hunting show, I would plug him out. Let me see if I got it real quick. Before I go any further, let me plug out his hunting show. Because he is an awesome guy. He's very funny. Where is his hunting show, Zach? Do you know the name of it right off the bat?
Nope.
You don't. Of course you don't. I have it saved in the favorites in my friggin' browser here. Let me see if I got it real quick. Yeah, right here. My World Outdoors. You guys can find him on YouTube. It's called My World Outdoors. I made a comment. Last night because they kept saying that my live stream supports Biden. I said, there's no way hell it supports Biden. Needless to say, I said, you know what, guys? Fine. I'll check my snap in 1 second, Marty. I said, you know what? Fine. If y'all want to be that way, I will write I love Biden on my chalkboard that's on my wall for 1 week. I will have it up there for 1 week if I receive a TikTok universe. Yeah. Don't bet on JC.
How long did it take for you to get that universe after you said that?
5 minutes.
Dude, I could have told you if JC was in there, it was going to be thrown.
All right, Marty, I am not seeing. Oh, wait, Marty's going to show the snap. Oh, you're talking about the snap from the TikTok video. Marty sent the TikTok video. Hold on. And I gotta do something with plants, Marty. I gotta level up the plants. Marty, I'll find it on TikTok. I don't even know if I can show my phone. Let me see if my phone will even show real quick. All right, it will. All right, Marty, let me pull it up. I think it's on TikTok too. I think you tagged me in Marty. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this thing here. So Marty sent it through Snapchat, but Snapchat's not opening up. So let's see here. Marty, here we go. Marty sent this.
What is this?
Is that an alien?
Yeah.
Oh, that's that little root Groot or whatever.
And that's the I love Joe Biden board. Yeah. Everybody has been memeing out that video that I made acknowledging that I lost a bet.
Good. As you should.
As they should. Exactly. Hey, we got to have fun, right? It's all about memeing and having fun. If you don't have a meme about you, then you're just nobody. You got to get a meme about you. That's all.
Right.
But apparently some politicians don't like memes because they put you behind bars.
What?
Yeah. You didn't know about that guy that made a meme about Hillary and now he's fucking facing prison time?
Oh, shit. No, I didn't.
Yeah. He was on the Tim Cass Tim Cass IRL.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah, he made it. He made a meme about fucking Hillary Clinton, and now he's facing possible jail time.
That's wild.
Right? It's crazy, man. We're coming into crazy times where you can't make memes about people. People can't take jokes.
The future's going to be lit.
It is. It's going to be full of people behind bars, AI girlfriends, boyfriends, human population diminishing because people much rather get their freak on with robots. You know, good stuff. Zach's got himself an AI woman already on order.
Damn straight. Her name's Cinnamon.
Why Cinnamon? Wait.
You know what? No, her name's Cinnabuns.
Cinnabons?
Yeah.
Why Cinnabons? They're going to be sticky?
And sweet.
As soon as you're done with it, it's going to be sticky and sweet?
Yeah.
Or sticky and salty?
God damn, Mark.
Oh, shit. All right, we're going to be ending up this podcast, folks. Once again, I want to plug next week's podcast into the show right now, folks. We are going to be talking about addiction next week. It's going to be a serious one. We have Officer Hulk Gorilla from TikTok coming on the show. We are trying to get more guests. If you or you know somebody who has suffered from addiction, I would love to have them on the show as well. So make sure you send them my way or send me a message because addiction is going to be a very important discussion, and I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I see Bob down there. That's it. Make sure you pick me up on all social media profiles. Links in the bio, ladies and gentlemen. Gary, what do you got?
Thanks for watching.
Wow, y'all are fucking boring on these intros and outros. Zach, what do you got?
Always wipe front to back.
You've been listening to the Mark G Show. You may know them from their political commentary, but there's a lot more to the fellas than politics.
Hit me up,
And
Sonny.
that's why we created this show. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, rate, and review. We'll be back soon. But until then, make sure to reach out on social media. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok at The Mark G Show. And to email the show, it's on air at themarkgshow.com. Take care, and we'll see you next time on the Mark G Show.
Fuck you!
God damn, Zach.
I never hit record. Damn it!